Hey friends, this is the Mrs. Wolfie from our half acre homestead with a tea break. Now, American Thanksgiving's over. All the 4 jars giveaways are over. Don't forget that sale is still on until Monday at the day of closing. I'm getting ready for Christmas. I'm getting ready for Christmas. I've had a terrible time with craft stuff. Normally, like I have tons over here, but it wasn't what I used up a lot of my Christmas stuff from before. Some of it I still have, but I needed some specific stuff. So I ordered from Amazon, and the picture that they showed me was teeny tiny pom-poms, a package of googly eyes, which I really didn't need, but it was cheaper than any other package. And then it had a stack of gold tinsel pipe cleaners, silver, blue, green, red, and purple and pink. Okay? But they were bundles of them. They sent me 2 big bundles of purple, pink, orange, only 6 strands of gold, no green, no red, pink, purple, and blue. No silver, almost no gold, no red, no green. So on his way home from work yesterday, I said to Howie, can you please stop at Dollarama and go into the craft section and get me some red and green and gold and silver tinsel? So the only thing he could find, like the pipe cleaner, so the only thing he could find were multiple packages like they gave me, but they did have red and green and silver and gold in them. So I said, grab me a couple of those, like he was at the store and he sent me pictures. But it wasn't going to be enough. So we had to go to Ottawa today to get some materials to fix one of my drawers, which will be a video for y'all. So while we were in Ottawa, I said to Howie, right down the street from the Home Depot, there was a Dollar Tree. I said, stop at the Dollar Tree. And Dollar Tree gets the win. I got a package of silver, gold, blue, red, and green. I got 2 packages of that, and then I got a solid package of gold, a solid package of green, a solid package of red. Do you think we're going to be making ornaments, folks? Yes, I've been combing YouTube, the University of YouTube, for different ornaments. So I kind of went to 5 or 6 or 7 different channels, checking out the different ways to make ornaments, and I'm going to do an ornament video. Because the studio Christmas tree we had downstairs last year, I can't do downstairs. So Howie's bringing that up, and it's going to get stripped and redecorated in the dining room. And I got new lights for it. We're going to be decorating outside this year. You know how I put my... Oh, that's another thing. I'm so upset. Home Depot is... Actually, Giant Tiger is where I first bought the first couple of big balls. They look like a big light bulb, a Christmas light bulb. And they're electric. They're LED, and you plug them in. And I haven't been able to find them anywhere. And I've got 2 that are burnt out on my apricot tree. So I said to Howie, we're going to Home Depot for the plywood for the drawer. I'm going to find my balls. Well, they didn't sell them anymore. Imagine! Because the following year, I realized that Giant Tiger was buying the box and then dividing it up and selling them for $10 a piece when they were only $30 for 5, right? Can't say I blame them. But Home Depot doesn't sell them anymore. They sell individual ones for $15 that you have to turn on and off. They're battery operated. Like I'm going to go out to my apricot tree and turn every single one on and off all night, every day. No, that's not going to happen. Why would they make something for 3 years running and then not have it? It doesn't make any sense. So you know what I did? I bought red and green, great big lit candy canes. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the dead bulbs out and we're going to reconfigure the hanging lights. And we're going to put the candy canes in the tree too. And we're also going to put some lights in the pear tree. because our lights around the edge of the house, they go up to the peak, and then the string died. And when Howie took the dead string off, the from the peak towards the garden fell down. So it's just hanging there. And I said, well, why don't we just string it over to the pear tree and just put more lights on the pear tree? Howie said, sounds like work. But the weather is unseasonably beautiful. It's like 6 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that is, but 40 degrees, 45 degrees Fahrenheit. It's absolutely t-shirt weather. So hopefully tomorrow it'll be a beautiful day like it was today, and we can get out and get that done. So this is what's coming up. Okay. I have to do more shortbread and snowballs and all that stuff but you'll see the platter I make, or the goodie gift box things I make for Howie's work later in the month. I'm going to be doing ornaments. I'm going to do 2 or 3, maybe 2 videos, but of 2 or 3 ornaments each video. We're going to live decorate the dining room tree. We're going to live decorate the YouTube family Christmas tree. They're both YouTube family Christmas trees. The studio tree is the one you guys bought for me, right? So we're going to decorate them both. But I have some more, because remember, we didn't have a lot of ornamentation for that big tree. So we're going to have to make some more. Wouldn't be the coming holiday season if I wasn't making a homemade ornament or 2 for the tree. So there's a lot of things coming up. Most of them are going to be seasonal and festive. Okay, 50% seasonal and festive, 50% like pantry pull meals and like decorating outside. Howie's going to do a video of fixing the drawer. Right. I asked you to remind me about that. Fixing the drawer. My top drawer in those cupboards that we got these cupboards off of Kijiji, the ones that are in our kitchen. And then we got the countertops from Home Depot because they're in sections. They don't make those anymore. But when we had our mobile home in Arizona, we had a problem back in the day when Briar was younger. For some reason, cleaning up, he would just throw cutlery. We couldn't figure out where all our cutlery kept going. People would buy us cutlery for Christmas, $80 in cutlery, and it would be gone the following year because Briar would just throw stuff out. I don't know, or it would end up behind a couch or under a couch cushion or something, right? Well, the last time we were in Arizona, I found at the Salvation Army thrift store a hard box divider, a solid wood box that goes into your cutlery drawer, and the thing was full of cutlery, and I mean full, and it was taped, and the whole thing was only $15. And this ain't dollar store cutlery. This is good stainless steel. So when we sold our mobile home in Arizona that we would use for vacations 3 times a year, we were married to it. It was lovely, but we couldn't afford to go anywhere else. But when we sold it furnished. And there was a lot of stuff I left behind. I left behind a 1950s operating electric Singer sewing machine that I got for $17.99, and it worked. Anyway, I was not leaving that cutlery behind. Anyway, the drawers in these cupboards that we got off of Kijiji are this thin pressboard crap, and the heavy box. Because you know them plastic inserts you put in your drawers, they're crap. They don't hold crap, and they're all got formed for spoons. I like that this was a solid wood box with wood dividers, and you could put whatever you want in them. Well, it's bloody heavy, isn't it? And eventually, the press board in the drawer broke. So I have been my cutlery box has been on the island, and I don't have a cutlery drawer. So that's why we were going to Home Depot. Howie got a nice thicker piece of actual plywood that he's going to repair the drawer, and that's going to be a video. So there's a lot of videos coming up. Seasonal holiday videos, craft videos, decorating trees videos. And that's another thing. You know how I put the tree in the window? Well, when we were in Home Depot, I saw a fat little tree about this big. Okay, it was 5 feet. But it would have been, once you cut this much of the trunk off, because they make it 5 feet and it's an X number of dollars, but there's a foot worth of trunk you can cut off almost. But once the trunk was cut off, it would have fit in the window perfectly. And I said, let's buy it. Let's get it. Howie said, no, I'm not paying that. I said, you're not. I am. Let's get it. Right? This is my mad money. Let's get that tree. No. Howie, it's a balsam. It's fresh. It's sticky. No. And so there's a reason when Howard says no. There's a reason. Usually he says whatever you want. Like if I'm paying for it, he don't care. Right? But we got back in the truck. I said, I should have got that tree. I should have got that tree. And he said, a tree in a window, you might as well put a potted plant. He said, part of the experience of a Christmas tree is having to move things around and it occupying a space, a special space in the living room. If it's in a window, it's just a window ornament. Now, I said to Howie last year, because he didn't like my little homemade Christmas, like our home tree off the lot. I loved it. I said to him last year, he said, it's not a tree. It's not. No. And I said, I'm the one who decorates them, and I'm the one who takes them down. If you want a big tree, you're going to have to help me decorate it and take it down. You're not just going to put it up and walk away. So this was last year. So when I got back in the truck, I said to him, I should have got that little tree. And that's when he went on about, it's just might as well be a potted plant. Yes, I got my poinsettia for the window. Because I get a poinsettia every year. And don't say, don't have a poinsettia, little boys and your dog. My dog's smart enough not to eat a friggin' poinsettia. Trust me, it rode in the back seat with her all the way home. She'll eat hash browns, but she won't eat a poinsettia plant. She's not stupid. But, so when we were in the truck, I said, correct me if I'm wrong. You said no to this tree because you're thinking of a bigger tree. And he said yes. And I said, okay, I will consent to a bigger tree. And it must be a balsam, not a spruce. Spruce just give me rashes decorating them. And balsams smell better. I said, it must be a balsam. And you must consent to putting it up and decorating it with me on video. And he said, let me think about it. So there's that. Now that probably won't be, if he consents to that, it won't be a live video. It won't be a live video. But it will be a video like you see me and Nan decorating. If he helps me decorate the tree this year, then by God, I'll video it. And you'll have your proof. But it's the only way I'm getting a tree over 5 feet tall. This is the Mrs. Wolfie from our half-acre homestead, and that's your TeaBreak. I know! Squirrel! I've been all over the place. But you know what? That's what a TeaBreak's all about. All right? Take care. God bless. And tomorrow, Sunday, live stream at Life with the Wolfies, 4 p.m. All right? Mwah! Take care. God bless. Who's coming?